Yo, what's cracking? So let me tell you what's cooking. So Serii Bohachuck was on Fight Hub TV. He had an interview with Marcus Villegas. Shout out to Marcus Villegas and Fight Hub. You know what I'm saying? I like to give out the credit to where I got my information from. So yeah, he was asked a couple of really great questions. He was asked about Virgil Ortiz and what does he think of him if he fought him again, and he revealed that he thinks Virgil's a good fighter, but he believes he beat him. Uh, he said like he doesn't think he have much power. Well, you know what? Why am I gonna tell you? Let me give y'all some audio. All right, just wait up a second. Here we go.
This. I don't feel this in the fight. He's not very stronger boxer. He's not bad boxer. Yes, he's good move. He's a good press, and he's not
Good pressure, he said.
big puncher. I don't feel this.
Not a big
Curious.
puncher.
Did you think Madrimov beat Crawford? Yes. Yeah. Yes, I think yes.
A lot of people thought that too.
Be more active, more smarter for this fight. I think
That's his
Madrimov won
opinion,
this
though,
fight.
man.
It's my opinion, maybe.
That's
Well,
it.
yeah, a lot of people were mixed on the result. It was a close fight, but with that being said, do you think Madrimov beats Virgil? Like, how do you see that fight? Yeah, it's close fight. You're right. It's close fight, and for me, Madrim will be better because Madrim more active,
More
more
accurate, he
smart,
said.
more moving,
More
and
smarter.
Madrim will be better for me. And I think Madrim won this fight. This holiday.
So he thinks Madrimov is smarter than Virgil. I kind of do think that a lot of y'all would probably y'all seen that fight with Crawford and Madrimov, and y'all was like, oh, it was boring. Like, hey, check. Crawford did not take any. He didn't take chances for a good reason. He felt that power. So you know what I'm saying. Crawford, whether you believe he won or not, right? He was being smart. He was being smart about it. There's a lot of feigning going on. It was a chess match, and some people in the comments I was watching, it was kind of fun. They were saying, oh, that was not a boxing match. It was a feint match. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna hit you. Oh, I'm gonna hit. It was just kind of funny, but it was he had Crawford thinking, and he made Crawford respect him, like y'all heard me say before. He was also he was asked what he if him and Virgil were to fight again, that he thinks he'll beat him, and he'll beat him even worse. He said, I got two knockdowns. I get them maybe with four. That's what he said. And he was Marcus asked him a lot of great questions. He also asked him what does he think about Fundora and the Errol Spence match. He said that he thinks he knocks out Errol Spence Jr. And you know what? I'm not gonna doubt it. He also revealed that he had many sparring matches with Fundora, and he knows him very well. He believes he got one of the first things he said. He got balls. He got balls, and he said he got very high IQ, very smart, fast. He was also asked who he thinks. Well, first and foremost, for those who don't know, Madrimov was supposed to fight Bohachuck, and he declined to fight Virgil Ortiz. If y'all wanna, I'm gonna call it a duck. I'm gonna call it a duck, but I don't want to call it too much of a duck because it's a business decision. I'm looking at it. If I was to look at through Majimov's eyes, I'm gonna be thinking, this is the better decision for right now, and we will revisit that fight, which my Bohachuk hopes and he believes that Majimov beats him in the 12 rounder. He believes in fact, he also knows Majimov. Okay, he knows this guy too. He also stated that he thinks Fundora is the best 154 pounder. That's what he thinks, and other than him, he thinks he's the best. And yeah, they were supposed to fight, and once Turkey said, they offered that fight to him, of course he's gonna take it. Virgil Ortiz is a bigger name. Have you ever heard of Sergey Bohachuck? Hmm? I didn't think so. Me either. I didn't know. I never heard of Madrimov either. But now we're starting to know. Now we're starting to know. And a lot of times, even the guys that we hear of, they know about the other guys. You know, they know about the other guys that are coming up. And sometimes this they won't fighters won't disclose this, but they know who's coming up and they're avoiding the person that's coming up. And some of y'all might say, no, no, hey, the fighter's gonna fight a fighter. Hey, if you have a certain legacy and you're going, let's say a boxer's maybe like already 36 years old, he's already kind of in a decline, but still doing good, still getting money, winning fights. But only the boxer know, you know right here, and you know right here, if you could keep going on, you know, only you know. And he basically said he wants, or they probably told him that they're gonna give him the fight of whoever wins between Madrimov and Virgil Ortiz. And my perspective, and I'm going off the last two fights with Virgil. Virgil's not, and I've been said this. If y'all subscribe, you know I said this. He's not the guy that everybody thinks that he is. Yeah, he's been knocking out people, but he showed flaws. He showed like he probably needs to add a little bit more boxing skill to his game. And y'all probably, well, that's not his skill. Like, well, he's as an aggressive fighter, he still has a couple of flaws too. He leaves himself open many times. Yeah, when he's throwing combinations, he's no one ever says that Virgil's accurate, right? To me, a power puncher that is accurate is way more dangerous than a guy that's a power puncher and very aggressive, right? I'm gonna use Tank, and he's a great example. Great, and Young Canelo, great example. Tank, power but accuracy, knowing when to punch, counters, okay, a pull counter. You know what I mean? Timing. Though that's the power puncher that you're really afraid of. And then when I'm back from last Saturday's fight, Suras was not known for no power. He had 4 knockouts. But this is why we love this sport. Everybody has a puncher's chance. I mean, they wasn't just talking about power punchers. We're all human. Jamie didn't see that shit coming. He dropped his hand. He's dipping left, right, left, right. The old Jamie would have been throwing punches. So you tell me if Eric Morales is damaging him a little, should he have stayed with Reddy Roach? But you know what? I argued with this. I went back and forth with me and my brother. And I was like, you know what? He only knows Spanish. You could only learn so much. And that's the reason why I think Ryan left Eddie Reynoso's camp. He can't speak Spanish. I remember I used to work with some paisas, bro. I can't work with them sometimes, bro. Especially if, you know what I'm saying, there's a communication factor about it. And some of y'all, oh no, I work with paisas. Like, yeah, y'all probably work in construction. It's repetitive. You don't have to do much, you know what I'm saying? But we talking about boxing, you know? It's a thing. But you know what I'm saying? He dropped that. The old Jamie usually throws punches. And yeah, it looked like to me he got a little bit more better, but he still doesn't have great defense. His defense was his offense. Just like Pitbull's defense is his offense, but he does it in a much more different way. It's a different style, different stature at height, length, everything. So when you look at the Majramar Virgil Ortiz, this might be, and I don't want to call Majramar a cherry pick, but I'm saying like this might be a cherry pick that might go wrong because Virgil hasn't looked great. Like I said, he's not known for no accuracy and a guy that sets up punches. I've really just seen him just be aggressive and take guys out. And the two fights before the last fights, or the two fights that he just fought, the fight before that, I think it was a black dude. And like that's a very low level guy that he was fighting. You know, and I was like, I watched it like, this is what the fuck was that, right? But that's what he's never been one of those fighters that I was like, oh, he's gonna be a champion and he's gonna be a great fighter. He's a good fighter. I don't think he's a great fighter. You know, I'll even add Ryan Garcia. Feels like he could beat him. You know what? Ryan Garcia. Now that we're talking about accuracy, Ryan Garcia is a sharpshooter, bro. Say what you want about the guy. He ain't no motherfucking YouTube boxer. He ain't the. Y'all hate on him because he knew how to, you know what I'm saying, work that motherfucking internet, man. Good looking kid, no homo, but I'm saying, but he knew how to work the internet. The fucking women like him. You got a nasty ass left hook. Okay, the only guy that overcame that shit is Tank Davis. Okay? A great fighter. But yeah, I can't wait to see Serii Bohachuck, you know what I'm saying? He's a contender. So is Madrimov. And yeah, do I agree with him with Fundora? Hell the fuck yeah. I do agree with him. I think he could take Spence out. Y'all remember Fundora wanted that smoke with Crawford also. You've seen what he did to Tim Tszyu. You know, like, the kid's real. That the knockout that he got, slight mistake, but more he got caught off guard. Him and Jamie Munguia, very different knockouts. Jamie Munguia, he doesn't have defense like that. His one little mistake, you standing in front of Suras for too long, bro. If you go and dip left, right, left, right, left, right, you standing there 2-3 seconds too damn long. You ain't threw a damn punch. The guy's been tagging you the whole time with uppercuts and timing you and countering you. Why the fuck would you think? It was slight arrogance from Jamie Munguia. And to add to that, Jamie Munguia is not a very skilled fighter at all. He got chin, right? Had chin, right? To me, he got hit too many times. He gets hit clean. There's a difference between, oh yeah, he gets hit and then consistently getting hit clean, and Jamie Munguia consistently gets hit clean, flush. He just hasn't got knocked out like that till last Saturday. You know, and that guy could box too. Should never underestimate anybody. I learned that the hard way in the street fight. I learned that shit the hard way. Never underestimate. Never go into a fight, and that's what I teach my nephews. Never go into a fight thinking you better go into that fight thinking you motherfucking David and that son of a bitch in front of you is Goliath. You take everything seriously, and that's with life too, buddy. So yeah, man. Virgil, man, I want to see that rematch, but Serii Bohachuck spoke, man. The guy's serious. Like, he ain't just clout chasing or trying to say some shit for out of shock value. He really believes this shit. He has experience with Madrimov. He has experience with Fundora. I believe he did probably. I think he did. He beat Virgil, but because Virgil's a big name, you already know it was a business move, right? But yeah, man. That's how I feel about it. Bohachuck's I'm gonna say up and coming. He's a serious contender. I'm saying don't no boxer in the 154 should take this man lightly. He's coming. You know what I'm saying? He's coming.